Okay, I already filmed all of this another way, and I basically had a bunch of clips that didn't record, and so I just kind of gave up, and I'm refilming it again really quick. It's currently 11:23 at night, and I kind of want to just get it done, so I apologize with how brief and quick this one is. First of all, I've been working with Horizon Hobby to do a review of the Theory Type W. It's their ready-to-fly, bind-and-fly race wing. That kind of is going along with the series of videos that I've been doing about wings and kind of finding my way into that, despite that I don't like wings a ton. So that's coming up. Everything's filmed for the wing video, but I still have to edit it, so you'll probably see it early next week as I edit it over the weekend. I'm super excited to announce that I've been invited to participate in the next XDC race. These races are all put on in Las Vegas, and I will be participating in the next one, which is called XDC-HD, and it's going to be a partnership between them and ProSite. Next, I've been working on a motor testing initiative. I guess that's the only word that I've really come up for it now so far, but essentially what it's doing is I'm trying to find a way to do unloaded motor tests, because the way that we're doing it with static thrust tests don't always tell us all of the information that we need to know. So I'm trying to come up with a repeatable way to do unloaded motor testing. As I'm sure you heard yesterday, I just announced the FPV Video Contest. This is a partnership between myself and FPV Direct to kind of create this repeatable monthly FPV video contest that will have different categories, and it will basically serve as a way to help new pilots get discovered, or at least that's the goal. It's an experiment. We've never done anything like it before, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens, and we hope that you guys will have patience with us as we learn along the way. In order to kind of kick things off and get things rolling, the first 20 people to submit a video for this month's subject, which is proximity flying, I am going to give this Shrike V2 220 6-inch capable frame to one of the first 20 people to submit a video. So this weekend, or as soon as you can, go out, film your video, put that bumper video on there and upload it to the site, and one of the first 20 people to get their videos up will get this frame. The next 3 episodes of the FPV Livestream are now spoken for. This week's we're doing a Micro Kratos. A friend of mine named Tim Zindar, who also created the Doinker, has actually provided a Micro Kratos frame. Like a couple days after launch, he decided that he was going to go and kind of basically make a 1-to-1 copy and shrink it down as far as possible, and it's hilarious. So we're going to be building that on the live stream this week. The following week, we're going to be building the Aeolus Pro. It's a new frame from Atmospheric Adventures that takes their existing Aeolus and makes a slimmed down, super race-oriented version that we're going to build and give away on the stream. The following week, we're going to build the Multi-Rotor Mania Machete. It's a 430mm frame capable of swinging 10-inch props. I have a bunch of 10-inch hexacopter gear, but I never really fly it because that frame is basically always broken because it's literally made out of twigs. It literally snaps like a twig. So I am going to be putting the machete together with the 10-inch stuff so that I can hopefully make a little bit more use out of all of that gear. And finally, this weekend was the Indy 5 FPV race at the AMA, Indy 5 Open at the AMA. And this was the Indianapolis's inaugural race. We had about 40 pilots from the neighboring 4 or 5 states. Actually, even more than that, because some people came from Tennessee. And that was fantastic. We had a blast. We had the opportunity to kind of be in front of a bunch of key members of the AMA, as well as the FAI, which is the kind of governing body over the entire aerial industry around the world. Bob Brown, the president of the AMA, was holding meetings there, and so the FAI members, the AMA members, as well as Chris Thomas were all there to have some meetings. So Chris came and ran the races, and the rest of them were able to come in and say hi and check it out. So it was an amazing time. It was a fun, excellent race, but at the same time we also were able to be put in front of people that needed to see what true FPV racing was, and I think we achieved our goal very well. So with all of that positive news, thank you so much for stopping by on this week's weekly update, and I look forward to seeing you on the live stream tomorrow night. Thank you very much, and stay flying.